Hi everybody, I'm Charlie Ray with OpelikaLife. I'm here with Valerie at Southern Crossing in downtown Opelika, historic downtown Opelika.
Yes.
Valerie, thanks for joining me today as we talk about Shop Local with OpelikaLife. And I'd also like to thank Point Broadband for being the sponsor of these videos. Point Broadband is the fastest internet you can get in Opelika, and they power businesses and residential with TV, internet, and phone, and power a lot of businesses in downtown Opelika.
Including us.
So we are grateful for them to be able to sponsor these videos and let us come down and talk to local business owners like Valerie.
Thank you, yes.
So Valerie, we're here in Southern Crossing right on South Railroad Avenue in downtown Opelika. And you've been in this location now for several years.
Yes.
And this store has been here for a long time. It's sort of a staple of downtown shopping.
Definitely, yes, yes.
So it is ushering in the holiday shopping season, and you guys are getting ready for that. Tell us about some of the things now that you've got out in the inventory for people to come and do Christmas shopping, not just for gifts, but also great items for holiday entertaining.
Yes, definitely. So we had our holiday open house on Sunday. That was kind of our kickoff event. We'll have several events throughout the season, but we're seeing a lot of course, we always sell a lot of ornaments, different kind of specific special ornaments that you can't get just anywhere. Sold a Mr. and Mrs. ornament earlier today. So those kind of milestone type ornaments, and just, a lot of religious based ornaments sell as well, and nativity scenes. We have a joy door hanger that this will be our third year running. It looks like it's going to be our most popular.
That's always so. That's a great. That's kind of like the monogrammed door hangers, but it's very nice, and it's covered in like a moss, right?
Yes.
So it's really pretty. It says joy. Is there any other options on that? It's the joy one.
Joy is what we do.
Very popular.
Yes, and we wrap it and wrapped and ready to go. It's like $15. It's the perfect kind of hostess gift, or Dirty Santa,
right?
So
those are great hostess gifts,
yes,
for sure.
Yes. Teacher gifts, those
Teacher
type
gifts.
things.
Teacher gifts are coming up for sure.
Yes.
Well, I look around the store and it is a Christmas wonderland in here.
Thank you.
I love that. So great items for gift ideas, as well as entertaining. In addition to the regular things that you guys have. So you specialize in really thoughtful gift ideas.
Yes.
And one of the things that I love is you have an Auburn section, and you also have an Alabama section of things.
Yes.
So for those of us that are the minority here in our area with Alabama fans, you have some items for us as well.
Yes, we do.
For sure.
We do. And I think the hardest part about decorating our store for Christmas is that we do try to keep our everyday items in. So, because so many people want to give an everyday item for Christmas, you don't just want to give Christmas themed gifts. So we try to do a really good job of leaving all of that out and just mixing in Christmas with it, which makes it a bit of a challenge, but also makes it really special for the customer, and seeing the Christmas colors and the Christmas, just adding holly here or there or bows, shows you that you can take an everyday item and really make it look Christmas for their Christmas gift. So.
And the other thing is, when you shop here in Southern Crossing, there are unique gift items that you can't find in other places. It's one of the reasons that I truly love shopping local, is that there's a lot of unique items that I can't find somewhere else.
Absolutely.
And part of that is this entire shopping experience in downtown. It's really locally owned businesses. Tell us about the local business community feeling of being in this historic downtown.
Well, and that's what I love most about historic downtown Opelika, our neighbors. And we all try to remain friends and in communication on a daily basis. We shop at one another's stores. Right. We like to send people to other stores. And even if it's an item that I carry something similar but don't have what they're specifically looking for, I make sure that I tell the customer all the different places to check out and to be sure not to miss. And then we have a lot of out-of-town people in on a regular basis who ask, like, where else do we need to go shopping? So it's nice
Right.
just to point in all these different directions and be able to say all the new businesses that have
Sure.
sprouted up,
A lot of
and
new
a
ones.
lot of staple businesses that
Yes.
have been here as long as we have, or almost. So it's just really a neat atmosphere.
Yeah, because part of being in the historic downtown center is that locally owned businesses all working together so that you can come down and have a great shopping experience as well as dining and nighttime entertainment in downtown Opelika. And that's also one of the other things that I admire so much about the local business owners here in historic downtown Opelika is their commitment to saving these 100-year-old buildings in downtown. It takes not just you decide to open your own business, but you decide to open your own business in a 100-year-old building.
Yes.
And tell us about some of the benefits that gives you is being part of the fabric and history of downtown and in the uniqueness that provides you in these stores.
Yes, well, and Charlie, I can't tell you how many times I have customers who come in and say, "What did this building used to be?" Because you
Right.
can tell it was something
Yeah.
different, and it was a hardware store,
Yeah.
and actually had the grandson of the hardware. I hope I'm saying that right. Is son or grandson? But the Reverend Dudley in town over the weekend. He comes frequently for Auburn games, and he had his grandchildren in, and like a 14-year-old asking, "Well, so Granddad, is this where the ladder? Is that the ladder that used to be here?" And it is. It's the original ladder that used to they used to use to access the shelves,
Right.
and it makes it challenging to decorate the shelves, but it's such an interesting building, and people know, and they really do look and see, and the old bones, and yeah, you look around and there are some leaks and not actual leaks, but
character.
signs of prior leaks. But it's character. Exactly. It's not. We don't want the building to look like it's modern, and we just the character of the historic buildings is something to definitely admire about
it's
our
all
community.
part of that experience in historic downtown that I love. Now, Valerie, you don't just own one business in downtown Opelika. You have opened a second business.
Yes.
And tell us what's next door.
So next door we have the our toy store and baby store, and it's called All Aboard. And it is such a fun store. We've just completed.
It is fun.
It is.
I love going
It's a
in there.
lot of fun. So for people that don't know, we actually have Melissa and Doug demos. We do a heavy in Melissa and Doug. We have other brands too. We have Mud Pie Clothing. We have a lot of specialty gifts, but we're heavy with the toys. We focus on Melissa and Doug because they have those classic wooden vintage toys, and they just do a really good job of working with small businesses like us to keep demos. So children can actually come in and play. We have 4 major centers. We have the Doctor Center, which is actually the top Christmas gift for kids.
Okay.
It was on one of the news channels, and I got an email about it. So we have one of those that the children can actually come and play. We have the baby center, the vet center, and a grocery store, and all a train table and different things so kids can really get hands on, and like we have kids that come on a weekly basis and play, and parents hang out. You definitely have to stay with your children.
Sure.
But it's fun, and it's a fun experience, and it makes the parents know that they don't have to buy all the centers.
Right.
Their kids can come and play and partake, but they can also get an idea of what they really like, and we know those parents are going to come back to us when they need to buy something, and we don't expect them to buy every time they're in the store. So it really is set up for children to come in and play and get their hands on things. We have a lot of great deals going on over there all the time. And it's just, we just really love it.
I love it. Now, will you be doing things for Christmas? Last year you did letters to Santa. Will you do that again this year?
We are actually having a Santa Claus come.
Okay, good.
So it will be the Saturday after Christmas in a railroad town, which I believe is December the...
We'll figure all that out.
Yes.
There's so many activities for Christmas that you guys will be a part of that.
We're going to have a Santa, and kids are going to get to come in. And Santa actually asked us if he could read a story to the kids. And we have bought enough of the books that parents can actually buy the book. Santa can autograph it.
Nice.
And But if you don't follow that store on Instagram and social and Facebook, it's All Aboard.
Okay.
All Aboard at Southern Crossing, and Clayton that manages that store is great about announcing all upcoming events. So stay tuned for those dates, because I'm sorry I don't have them.
That's perfect. It is time to getting in that season, and Southern Crossing is a vital part of the holiday season events that will happen here in downtown. So be sure to stop in, make a trip to downtown Opelika, shop local, and support local businesses. These are your neighbors, and going to local schools. Their children go to local schools.
Yes.
So your support of these stores help them keep this money in the community, and so we always appreciate focusing on local businesses. Valerie, it's always a pleasure and a treat to get to spend time with you.
And Charlie, thank you for all you do for our small downtown community, and just because it is so important to get the word out about shopping local, and it is so easy to shop online, and I know that, and I know with free shipping at places that's really easy, but they don't free gift wrap like
and you're not going to get the great fun experience of coming in and making a new friend when you come in and shop at a local place like Southern Crossing. So thank you again. It's always a pleasure.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.